Salam alaikum and greetings from Washington. I'm Ambassador at Large Suzan Cook, Ambassador for International Religious Freedom. And I am so sorry I could not be with you, but I want to thank the Muslim Public Affairs Council for this opportunity, and I want to commend the leadership of MPAC for organizing a symposium on religious minorities in Muslim majority countries. And I also want to recognize the consistent role of MPAC and its Executive Director, Salam Al-Marayati, in speaking up on these issues where there have been instances of violence, discrimination, and intolerance based on religion or belief. Religious freedom is a universal belief, and it's a universal right protected under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. As a party to the International Covenant, the United States subscribes to this tenet that everyone shall have the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. This right shall include the freedom to have or adopt a religion or belief of his or her choice. But sadly, as we all know, because a rule is written down, signed, and ratified by countries around the world, does not necessarily mean that all countries respect it. Many governments continue to repress religious freedom and persecute persons on the basis of their religion. And that repression marginalizes vulnerable populations, emboldens extremists, fuels sectarian tensions, and robs societies of the moral and charitable contribution of faith communities. As Secretary Clinton has said, religious freedom provides a cornerstone for every healthy society. It empowers faith-based service. It fosters tolerance and respect among different communities. And it allows nations that uphold it to become more stable, secure, and prosperous. And so that's really our message for governments. We remind them publicly and privately that governments that respect religious freedom, that work with civil society to promote mutual respect, and that prosecute acts of violence against members of religious minorities can help turn down the temperature of societal intolerance and have a moral imperative to do so. We remind them that governments can foster a public aversion to hateful speech without compromising the right to free expression. And we remind them that those governments that do so are then better able to tap the full breadth and diversity of their people's talents to strengthen their societies. We count on the support of faith groups like yours to reinforce our efforts. You can tell us about the issues that affect our communities and your communities and neighboring ones. We look to faith leaders to encourage interfaith dialogue. And we look to faith leaders to seek out, as we do, against efforts to curtail religious freedom wherever they witness it. So I consider the MPAC our partner, and I thank you for partnering with us as we bring together people of all faiths and no faith to strive for religious freedom and respect for all individuals regardless of their religion or belief. And I look forward to our cooperation. Thank you.